Okay, we're gonna jump into a little bit of gameplay with the trapper. Nurse is calling, so I can see people healing in my radius, 28 meters. Barbecue and chili. You hook somebody, and then if they're outside of your the 40-meter range, you see them for 4 seconds. So it helps you get away from the hook. Brutal strength is great for people that have to get stuck by pallets. Increases that. Hex ruin, for now, it adds the hex ruin skill checks, and it's difficult. But not for long. These guys are ready to go. I'm probably gonna get wrecked, but we're gonna give it a shot. I'm using low-level add-ons because I want to try and show that gameplay. I don't want to because if you're playing with super rare add-ons, ultra rare and everything, it's a whole different thing, really. Especially because if you were to play as Huntress, for example, one of her ultra rare add-ons is a one-hit down hatchet. So that really changes the game up. Alright. The thing that really sucks about the trapper or the hunter, the trapper is you have to actually go get his traps. Oh, messing with something over there. I like to put the traps kind of around, like loops and shit. I don't want to be too obvious with the traps. A lot of people will put them right here, which is fine, but you could put it here, a little less likely to see it, but when they start to loop, you'll still catch them. Oh, got some scratch marks over here. Alright, running off this way. He's going to take me to some pallets. Yep, here we go. Oh, good work, Jake. Jake's going to wait for me to break the pallet. Because there's certain ones that you can't mind game or anything. This one is so long that I have to destroy it once he puts it down. Because if I just run around it the whole time, I'm out. There we go. I'm gonna take a second and grab this trap while we're over here. Now, normally when you pick up, you should be picking them up over looking at a wall. Oh, they just got my hex ruined. It's one of the reasons I was bringing them all the way over to this hook. I didn't know they were on it currently. You can also put it at vault points, just kind of to shut them down. There's Meg. Hi, Meg. That thing she just threw down is a firecracker. If you were to look over in that direction when it hits, it's the same as the flashlight or blind. Drop it. There we go. There's nurse's calling taking effect. Let me see that he's healing. Oh, he got me. All right, that's fine. Is that me or him? Jesus. Now he just got off the hook. Most likely he'll have decisive.
Yeah.
No. I'll be upset with me because I'm standing by the hook so long, but I gotta put some trap down. What you gotta do? You gotta put trap down. Alright, the other person healed up. Got some traps. This area is a nice little area if we actually get them to run through here. I have a bag, so I should grab this trap right now. This is the thing that really sucks about the trapper. The whole, hey, why don't you run around the damn map and look for... That's somewhere in here. He's probably around here. Jesus, they're gonna pop everything now. There we go. Hi. Hi, Meg. Hi, Meg. You can just kind of deal with that. There we go. Now that noise with no one hurt, that means someone disarmed my trap. That makes sense because they saw me put that one down. Which is fine. Whatever. There we go. Let's see if anybody gets any of those. No. Surprising. Now I'll go from this way in hopes that I can chase them over to the left. Doesn't always work out that way. Now you can see them healing because of... Yep, there you go. There we go. Try and chase him into this area because I have it trapped. Oh, there we go. I'm looking at a wall so that it's not as easy to flashlight me if they have flashlights. Yeah, go figure. But what they did do is now the gens are closer. This is somewhat 3-gen, because now it's 1, 2, and 3. I have significantly less room I need to patrol. He's healing behind this. I got nurses, so I saw that. Not my fault he decided to heal right here. He's going back up. There we go, got some scratch marks over here. There we go. He already knows what's up. There we go. See, not super obvious as to the placement, but did the job. He's out. This is barbecue and chili showing me their auroras because they're out of my range. What we got? What we got? Where'd you go? Where did you run? This is actually pretty nice right now, considering that we have the gens somewhat close. One gen they're working on significantly more than the others. I like that spot, it worked for me. Probably won't work too much because they're going to be focusing around here. Sometimes you get lucky. Yeah, there we go. Back on it. That's fine. Sprint off. Take your hit and run. Now she's going to run that way because there's nothing over there for me. She wants to get me away from these gens so that her team can work on the generator. Which makes sense, that's what you're supposed to do. But I can't chase her off because I know how that'll work. Oh, hi. Bill, my boy. Now Bill's heading towards another generator, so I can keep after him because this is kind of good for me still. Unless Bill is dead already ain't making that. Keep at it. There we go. We got some traps up ahead. See if he falls for any of it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, good work. That's been a bit. I should go check on this gen again. Surprise. It's got a lot of progress. Dwight running around. I don't know if he just like accidentally sat or.
Oh!
Jesus, Bill. Oh, Bill had adrenaline. Yikes. I wonder if Bill also has decisive since he didn't really care that I was gonna help him. Alright, so Jesus, they're coordinated. Dwight was already on the door. She's going towards that gen, or that exit gate. They're both injured. There's Meg. I'm gonna lose one of these guys here, so it's either lose Meg or lose Bill. Because the gate, I mean, if Bill went for that, he got it. He's getting out. If he didn't, then he'll probably wait. Oh, why is he not over at the gate already? Now, he's got enough time. I think the Dwight did enough work where he's going to be able to get this before I get over there. Unless he stops. He stopped. So where the hell did he go then? Did he go back away from all this? Yeah. He's looking for the hatch now. Oh, if it's Bill and he's running left behind. Oh! If he's running left behind, then he knows where the hatch is. Or Left 4 Dead, whatever it is. Is it over here? Wonder where it was. Where the hatch was. I gotta find out. Okay, so that was a chill game. Nobody was really like toxic or anything. No one teabagged or clicky flashlights. They did gens pretty quick. So with the current way the gatekeeper works, I didn't do great on it, even though they didn't get out. But they did finish all the gates, all the gens. Sacrificed everybody. A lot of pressure. Oh, I got some minus points because when I was putting traps down by the hooks, that reduces your points. That's one of the reasons I tell people, unless they were super toxic, don't face camp and don't hit them while they're on the hook. It's just bad manners, just BM stuff. And, you know, there's no real reason for it unless they were terrible to you. But you also lose points as killer. Also, the other thing I'll tell you about face camping is something you can do. But here's how to counter face camping. Do the damn gens. You just do gens, because if that guy's face camping, he's gonna wait for you to come in as a survivor. He's gonna wait for you to come in, and you're going to try and get your buddy off the hook, and he's gonna get a hit, or he's gonna get the pull action where he interrupts you trying to take them off the hook, and then that's an instant down. So, the best way to combat face camping is just knock out gens. Just get on a gen and just power through it. It's gonna suck. That one person might die, but you do what you got to. And as that person, I've been that person on the hook. You just kind of hang on as long as possible, because even though you're getting face camped, you hang on because you're doing it for your team. The longer that you are being face camped, the longer that killer is not messing with anyone else, not putting any more gen pressure. So, it's a viable strategy, but there's the easy counter for it. Okay, let's see the rundown. Here's the firecracker that they only give out during like the New Year's event or the anniversary events. Self-care, urban evasion, it's not happening. Borrowed time, self-care, premonition. So Bill didn't have left behind, so he was just kind of hoping for the hatch. That Dwight didn't do as much work on the exit as I thought. Urban evasion helps them get around quickly, stealth-like. Borrowed time is so that they can unhook right in front of your face, because then the person who was just unhooked, they kind of have like a safety, like an invulnerability, kind of like in a video game when you would respawn and you get like 3 seconds of invulnerability. It's similar to that, except it adds this effect called deep wound, and as long as you're running, you don't have to heal, but as soon as you stop running, you have to mend, similar to fighting Legion. Nurse is calling, but this you have to get from playing the nurse, getting her up to 40, or I think it's 40. For this one, I think it's her highest of her 3 perks. Trapper has brutal strength. I would highly recommend brutal strength. I actually like all of these perks here, but you have to level another character besides the Trapper to get the other 3. This you need the nurse. This you need the cannibal, Leatherface. For a killer, I would highly recommend your first DLC, the Cannibal, because Barbecue and Chili is really great. Franklin's Demise, where if he hits you, you'll make them drop their items. You'll make the survivors drop their items. Both are really strong perks. Hex Ruin. Hex Ruin currently is a very strong perk. The PTB that went out recently this past week, the changes are going to make it not super great. So this, I don't run Hex Ruin on everyone, but this one is great now. 2 weeks from now, maybe not so much. So I'd focus on getting these 2 perks, really. And then this is great. Brutal Strength is great for anyone who has to go through pallets, because there's some pallets that are considered safe where the distance, as soon as the pallet goes down, it basically makes that part of the wall there. And then you have to chase the survivors around it. And if it's a long wall, it's a safe pallet, because they could just dog you forever. So you get high bloodlust, and then like maybe you could catch them, but it's such a waste of time that you just need to destroy the pallet. And I really like Brutal Strength because I can really bang it out quicker. Yeah, and I just ran brown common ones. I like I said, Bear Trap setting speed I like, and then the extra bag is nice, but often I forget about it because I'm so used to not playing with it. But both of those are good, and they're low level perks. I mean, low level add-ons. Solid Shell just for extra blood points.